I went on the worst first date of my life. It was a few years ago, and I was living in a big city. I had just turned 30 and my friends were all getting married. They were settling down and I was starting to panic because I didn't want to get married. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to travel. I wanted to experience new things. But every guy I knew just wanted one thing, and it wasn't companionship. So I decided to try online dating. It was a Friday night and I was getting ready to go out when my phone dinged. It was a notification from a popular dating app. I opened it and there he was, a guy who had just moved to the city, a graphic designer, loves dogs, likes hiking and traveling. His profile was almost too perfect. He had nice eyes, a great smile, a hint of stubble. I could tell just by looking at his pictures that he was tall, athletic, the whole package. And his bio was simple, kind, caring, honest, loyal. I couldn't help but smile. Maybe my luck was finally changing. I responded to his message, and within minutes, I got a reply. We exchanged a few more messages, and then he asked me out. We decided to meet at a bar near my apartment. I was a little nervous, but mostly excited. This could be the start of something great. I thought as I put on my favorite dress and did my makeup. When I arrived at the bar, I saw him sitting in a corner booth. He was even better looking in person. We sat down and started talking. He ordered a beer. I ordered a gin and tonic. But before I could take a sip, he stopped me. "Wait," he said. "You like gin and tonic, right?" I was confused. "How do you know?" He smiled. "It's my treat," he said, gesturing to the bartender. "I know all your favorite drinks." I couldn't help but shiver. Was this guy stalking me? How did he know so much about me? I tried to shake off the feeling. Maybe it was just my imagination. We talked for hours that night. He told me about his job, his hobbies, his dreams. And I told him about myself, about my fears, my hopes, my future plans. I even told him about a secret I've been keeping for years, something I never told anyone before. I was hesitant at first, but then I realized that I could trust him. He was a stranger after all. What did I have to lose? As the night went on, I started to feel a sense of dread. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, that someone was following me. I tried to ignore it, but it was getting worse. I started to feel like I was being hunted. I tried to make a joke, but he just stared at me. "What's wrong?" he asked. "Nothing," I lied. "I just need to use the restroom." I got up and walked away. I tried to calm myself down. I told myself that I was being ridiculous. There was nothing to be afraid of. But then I came back from the restroom, and that's when I knew I was in trouble. He was gone. I looked around for him, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I checked my phone and I found a message from him. "I have to go," it said. "My mom fell down the stairs." "I gotta go check on her." I was shocked. How did he know about my mom? She was the only person I told about my childhood trauma. How could this guy know so much about me? Then I remembered his words from earlier. "I know all your favorite drinks." I thought back to our conversation and I realized that he knew everything about me. My hopes, my dreams, my fears, my past. It was like he was me. I tried to call him, but he didn't answer. I tried to call again, but his phone went straight to voicemail. I was scared, confused, and then I got angry. How dare he play with my emotions like that? I decided that I needed to get out of the bar. I paid my bill and I left. But as I was walking home, I kept thinking about what had happened. Who was that guy? How did he know so much about me? I decided to check my social media account. That's when I found out the truth. He wasn't a stalker or a sociopath. He wasn't a creep or a monster. He was just a client of an exclusive dating service. The last thing I saw was his final message. "I'm sorry," it said. "I have to end this. The agency told me to delete your number." Then I looked at my phone and I saw that it was filled with his photos.